Hey, welcome to this Command Modern Air Naval Operations gameplay video. If you love modern simulations, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Well, hey, welcome. It's time to play some Command Modern Air Naval Operations. Jumping back into our scenario, Canary's Cage. It's gotten pretty serious with airstrikes, and it's fixing to get even more serious. So what do you say we start reviewing the situation, and I'll show you some things that I prepared ahead of starting the video, and then we'll get after it. But before we do, hey, please consider subscribing if you have not already. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you know when I post another video. If you want to help the channel, the easiest thing you can do is like the video, and especially, it helps to share. And leave me a comment. That helps the channel, and I enjoy having conversations with you guys. So, what do you say we get into it? At the end of the last video, we had put a hurt on City Slimane air bases, and it looks like those F-18s are returning to Perejil to rearm and refuel. It'll take them about 6 hours, and then we'll come down here and hammer this place, although I'm not sure how significant this place will be in 6 hours, because all of this in here is going to resolve itself by then, probably mostly before then, I hope. Let's see, down here, we're waiting for Tramontana to land her reconnaissance platoon. The Scirocco is stalking, and that is a frigate. That's a dangerous thing. There's another frigate there. Every time I play this, and I have tried it three times beforehand, these forces seem to be in different places and different compositions, so that's kind of cool. I don't understand scenario construction, and I've never studied the file for this to see how that works, but I need to. That's really quite interesting. Could be that I'm just seeing things that were always there that I've never seen before. These guys are well and truly known. There are three. There's a Perry, and there's a Perry, and then there's this frigate, and that frigate, and that frigate are some kind of small, homegrown or export purchased frigates that are not nearly as capable as the Perrys, but they're still fairly dangerous. But the Perrys are definitely the guys that are problems. And Grupo Alpha is moving. That red line is their harpoons. We are moving to get them in range so we can dump some weapons on them. Grupo Delta probably needs to change course because I'm worried about submarines. Okay, so that pretty much covers that. Now, what have I done? Let's look at the mission editor. I have created a Rota to Grupo Alpha ferry. And you see the target is the Príncipe de Asturias, one way. 6 Harriers out of Rota heading that way. Now, that's kind of cool, except that the Príncipe de Asturias has only got about, I think, less than 20, maybe. AMRAAM's still in her magazines, so it's not like we're going to do a whole lot of air superiority out of there, but I've screwed up and lost a bunch of aircraft out of that air group, and if nothing else, if we can get the air threat under control, they'll be useful when the group closes on the islands for airstrikes. I've also set up a tanker mission for F-18s out of Morocco. They fly out of here, tank up there, and come down here and shoot things down, I hope. I'm kind of tempted to take that and advance it a few more miles just to get a little more reach. The Maroon Cap is active to cover those tankers, and I don't see anything else here that's particularly new, except I had to add in some AEW birds that did that original ferry that I didn't include in the mission so we can keep airborne early warning up in the air. I think it's time to activate the ASW missions for Grupo Delta. And that was something else I found. Again, you've really, attention to detail, it just kill you in this game. This mission had 2 reference points that were not relative to Grupo Delta, so this patrol area extended back to like this. So I had to adjust it and make them relative to Grupo Delta. Really, the details will kill you. You got to pay attention. We're going to be launching some pretty serious air cover out of Moran. I think we'll go ahead. Well, first we got to get not going to do it yet. We need to get those tankers in the air. So it could be as much as 45 minutes away. Don't know what else to talk about. I guess we've been chatting for 6 minutes, almost 7. I think it's time to go ahead and see what happens. Now, before I get too deep into this, what are you? Yeah, I want you. We killed the submarine that was ahead of him, or a submarine, I should say. I don't know. It could be that there's. Yeah, I know there's more than one from playing. At other playthroughs as I was trying to figure out what to do with this. I think we're going to go lay some sonobuoys along this part of the perimeter. Won't hurt to make a bit of a course change. Another thing, Grupo Delta, hit F3. I want her to make a bit of a jog to the south, and that's all about trying to keep, if there are submarines out here, to move kind of more away from them, or to hopefully introduce more uncertainty about our actual position. I don't know what else to do. One way to find out, we turn the game on and let it. You know what? I don't have CHAG running. So if I can pause the game and make that work. Okay, it's running, but I think it might have to start before the game starts, so it probably won't be hearing nice, cool sounds from it right now. Let's go. All right, these guys just turned. Hornets are launching. The ferry mission is launching. Bogies that I don't. Let's say, who are you? That's my ferry. Okay. Sea King has flown 1 of 2 total airborne times. Okay, so that aircraft is going to stand down. Now we need to be sure. That those other aircraft parked in a hangar. Let's look at the mission. He's down. 1 is airborne. Okay. That's why you have to have multiple aircraft assigned, because after a mission or two, these guys have to go down, and they have to go down for quite a while, 3 hours or more. So if you've got missions like these ASW missions that have 2 aircraft, they're only good for a few hours, and then you're out of luck. What's this? Okay, my C-130s are moving. We got to pay attention to this. Look at that. Look at that. He's getting aggressive. And we don't have anything in the air. What's that? No, that's a helicopter. I don't think. Yeah, everything's been shot down. Everything's been shot down. Everybody else is readying. They're still 23 minutes away. Yeah, that's my uh-oh. This cap can head this way. Let's unassign him. I don't know why it does that. Click on that. Sensors, radars, yes. I don't think he can get there no matter what I do with him. Looks like this guy might be hunting helicopters. And if he is, that's the Sea King. If he is, we need to get him as deep into this missile envelope as possible. And what's this? Oh, the cap is up. Where did that come from? 23 minutes passed already? Well, there goes AMRAAMs that we could have been nice to have for other things. All right, now stop. Boy, sometimes it just does. If you do anything that causes the program to lose focus and not be what's up front, you can slap the keyboard shortcuts until the cows come home and it just doesn't care. Let's see, we have to unassign him and then assign him to Cap G Alpha, and hopefully he will quit acting stupid and try not to pursue into a trap. Okay, now because I've done all that, it's acting very jerky. MiG-25's at 1,300. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yep. The AI does a beautiful job of setting up these air ambushes. You really have to watch your butt. You really do. It's a beautiful thing. All right, we've got AMRAAMs off. Who dodges first? Okay, they did. Smack. And he's got another weapon off. Well, will he turn away? Oh, we got away with it. He has jumped into the middle of this guy's, but nobody's firing on him. I find that fascinating. Grupo Alpha, how come you don't want to take a shot at him? I don't know. Could be something about these guys being out there. Gotcha. Have you guys got any AMRAAMs left? No. Then get out of there because these guys are coming after you. That should be our ferry flight. That is the Morong Cap, which I'm heading that way. And let's take a look at the mission editor. Tankers. He's a long ways from his tanking. It's 290 knots. Oops. Yep, there we go. Shift D, Shift D, Control D. He's 30 minutes out. From here to here, 280 miles. If they launch, they're a half hour out. And this guy's about a half hour out. We'll give them a few more minutes to get a little deeper. Then we're going to launch the Moron cap and try to go down here and play with some of these guys that are jerking our chain. Let's look at this. How's this breaking down? That guy is coming down on us in a big way, and he is dangerous. So I think the thing to do is get right in front of him. And let's get off the, let's go shallow for a bit. Let's get the mast down and then move so that we aren't where he thinks we are. I'm pretty sure he's got some kind of read on us, which is probably why he's after us. Like, oh, look at this. I didn't see this. That guy is there. Cool. Now, something I've not tried, but I want to. These are supposed to be reconnaissance guys, and I'm not sure whether the whole point of them is just to get them there and yay, you've done a game event, or whether they should do reconnaissance and if there's something there for them to find. What we're going to do is find out. We're going to give them some orders. I'll tell them to walk down the coast a ways and then maybe inland a ways, and then we'll see whether that's important. This guy has, get this out of the way. He's got about 40% battery use. He needs to come back up to periscope depth, get that snorkel going, and I don't know, move for right now, kind of like that. Let's see what comes of it. Yeah, we're getting close. It's still going to be some time yet before we can cover them up with our missile envelope. Sonoboy ghosted. Yep, he's laying Sonoboys. That makes me happy. Grupo Alpha. Change course just a wee bit. This is my I'm afraid of submarines. Let's go. Okay, once again, I can't get it to stop. Wow. He's going after the Sea King. Where is she? I think she needs to go really defensive, really fast, military, minimum altitude, and run that way. Well, doesn't look like that. Well, I don't know. Maybe the missiles are still in the air. I don't know. We have to slow things down a little bit. And get her back at max altitude. I think our air search radars would see that missile if it was still there. And get her back here on her. That is her, right? Yep. Well, they took a shot at her. Here come our F-18s. It would be nice to clear those guys up. All right, have we gotten, is that my ferry mission there? Yeah, they haven't quite made it. How's our tanker mission looking? Not there. That ain't them. They are still a long ways off. All right. More bogey, bogey, bogey. Yeah, it's exciting. It's so exciting being us. How's that looking? Oops. See, is now that he's deep, he's not so sure about that guy, but I'd be surprised if he changes his course a lot. We'll sit there. We'll keep moving that direction anyway. These guys are still doing their thing, waiting to ambush them. Um, P3 there. Uh, Delete. Well, now I've got myself where I can't see. There we go. And keep laying those sonoboys down. F2. Kick it up. Kick it up. These guys must not have much in the way of airborne early warning right now because they seem to be perfectly happy to wander into my missile range. How about, yep, we're a long ways from launching the Morone Cap, aren't we? I hope this isn't another ambush I'm stepping into. Could be. They got a lot of aircraft. All right, where did I see that? Ooh, new contact destination fixed by UOE team. Hey, guess what? Stick site, SAM battalion, SA3s, and another. Well, looks like it could be an interesting day trying to land against those guys. Okay, let's head inland. Anything change down here? Not really. This guy is getting really close to where I want him. MiG-29s or something in the air there. All right, these guys are shallow. Boy, they are using some battery, but I think we're okay. All right now the only excitement, I'm twitchy, aren't I? Only excitement's right there. Let's pick up the pace. And hopefully, yep, they've decided to shoot, but without me teaching them to. These guys are just like fat, dumb, and happy. There's one less. They don't have any radar homers, so they're kind of in a bad place. Gotcha. That away, please. Well, it's about time I got even with the with the whole aircraft ambush thing. Yeah, it's been a while since I looked. Let's take a look at losses and expenditures. We've lost 2 Harriers and 2 Hornets. Harriers tough. That's a tough loss. But we have killed up on them. I mean, this is what they've expended to kill us, which is some anti-aircraft fire and some AA-6s and Sparrows and Sidewinders, and they've dumped a bunch of sonoboys and chaff, flares, 9 Hawks. We've killed 4 boats, 1 helicopter, 1 E2C. That was a sweet kill. 9 F-16, 2 improved Hawks, 4 MiG-25s, 2 Mirage F1s, radar, a Romeo submarine, 2 helicopters, and these guys are almost all certainly part of that Hawk site. What's interesting about that, our score is 0. That's just stuff you got to do to get in a position to score some points. Yes, sir. Okay, they're doing their thing. They are close. Control D. They're about 15 minutes out from their tanking position. I think it's time to launch some guys out of Maroon. We're going to launch them as a group. We're going to drive them. And the reason I do that is that I really have yet to see how to effectively use an air intercept mission. To do that, you have to say, oh, look, there's a target out there. Well, unless that target's really close and it's all you can do but jump off the ground and go straight after them. By the time they transit several hundred miles, I don't want them following these bogeys that are plus, kind of farting around. Now, I could set them up as a patrol. I could come down here and set a patrol area, but we're just gonna drive them. We're gonna tell them to come out here, fly down here, fuel up from these guys, and go play. And they are packing some serious AMRAAMs. I want to say there's 6 each. Yeah, we're gonna go down there and try to clean up some stuff. Somebody is frustrated with his air losses. I don't know if you've noticed. Okay, turn her up. We're starting to get, yep, here they come. We're starting to get close here. We're getting close. Of course, that means that their harpoons are good too. So, we just hope. You know what? He's in position. If this guy comes down, he's going to be there. I want you to go to stop. I want you to come up to periscope depth briefly. Right. What is that? Never mind. Things just got serious. Creep. Down to 5 seconds, and let's see. Whoa. What have we found? What is that? Some kind of patrol boat, surface combatant. It's an FFG. Did we just pop up? Was that our target? Whether we may have just popped up in range. Oh. Oh. Well, do we know enough to shoot? This is some uncertainty. Was that the guy? No, it's a different guy. I don't know if we've got the information we need to shoot. Yeah, we do. We do. We're going to slow things down a lot and see just how this resolves now that he's come up to the... It could get me killed. Go shallow, see how that changes things. That's him right there. I'd like to be a lot closer. Control D. 3 miles. It'd be a lot better if we were closer. Let's see how that develops. Let's not get too focused. We've got to keep track of what's going on elsewhere. Yep, that flight is in the air. I'm going to give them orders to go this way. And we're also going to tell them to refuel, select tanker. If I can find a bloody tanker, I think that's him there. Let's check that. Yep, that's him right there. So come back out here. Come on, the mouse wheel roll backwards. Right click. I think I'm sitting there trying to figure out the best way. Select tanker manually. That guy. Now they should be heading for refuel point. Right. Awesome. And then what you can do, I believe, is grab this and get a hold of it. It's in there among all the. Oh, God. It just. Hello, interface poisoning. I'm dying here. Let's just do it this way. F3. That will tell him to continue. He's still heading for the refuel point. When he gets done, I believe he'll continue back down that vector. We may adjust that, but there it is. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. They are coming after us here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 1 second ago, this guy was right on top of us. Now he's not. Go shallow. Change course. They may have us. They might get us here because of the way I played. He's all over the place. Maybe this course change will help resolve that. I don't know. But we are really going slow because of that submarine threat, or the threat to our submarine, I should say. I think it's very cool that we did some reconnaissance on that beach and it really worked. Okay, speed things up a bit. Speed things up a bit. I hope those guys don't have great sonar. I really hope they don't have great sonar. Yeah, this is unusual. I haven't had this much trouble localizing somebody while I was shallow. A lot going on here. Okay, those guys are still doing their thing. Here, things are progressing apace. And here, I'm getting really, really, really worried about my boat. Yep, doesn't seem to change anything. Change the heading. We could be dead before I could come back here to look at it. That's the cool part about it. All right, let's see something. Pause. Grupo Alpha aircraft. We should have a boatload of Harriers. Yes, we do. And they are readying up. Some of them will take longer than others. We're going to add them all to Cap Grupo Alpha. These guys are good. Looks like most of our ASW birds are down. That's not good. That's not good. Wander afield, young man. Taking a hell of a risk. I don't know that there's anything out there. And there could be one right in front of us, and that would be sad. Who are you? You're Grupo Alpha. I need you to come down here. You play down in here. May get threatened by birds out of here, but we already spanked those guys. All right, this is tense, tense, tense. I could stick the periscope up and we may be right on top of him. And then it's going to be quick straw McGraw. Quite honestly, if everybody shoots at the same time, everybody dies, which is not what I'm looking for. Patience, patience, patience. Okay, helicopters. T3. Let's step things up a little bit. Kind of keep an eye on that submarine. Are you run out of sonobuoys? Oh, he's still got a pile of them. How come he's not dropping them? Boy, shallow. I could have swore that was the reason you're there. We got to come back down here. What did he find? Oh, he's seeing these guys. Okay. How's he doing, by the way? Charging batteries, just having a big old time. And, whew, man, maybe he needs to start thinking about going that away. Submarine operations are slow, slow, slow. This is fixing to get exciting. We need a considerable amount of time yet to cover them up with a harpoon, but we're getting there. All right, looks like we've launched some cap. Right, that's nice. That's probably the maroon cap. Oops. I'm going to assign them back to the maroon cap. They're going to be needing fuel. You know, I don't know. They're still. Let's not do that. Let's still keep them floating around out here looking for trouble. This is where the game is right now. Got a pretty good feel for him now. We're going to continue working to put him in torpedo range. In fact, to make that a little more, we're going to go ahead and go under the layer. Now that means we're going to lose track of him, but hopefully that'll keep us good and stealthy. All right, what do we got here? Heading for refuel. That's what I need. I hadn't thought about Perejil. How far away are we from being able to launch with a strike? A long time would be my guess. Oh yeah, 5.5 hours. Okay. Okay. Boy, this is the quietest it's been in a long time. I guess when they took that spanking over here from these guys, that they haven't launched any more birds on us. It'd be nice to clean these out, but that gets me into getting shot down by a bunch. The guys I don't want to be shot down by. And why aren't you laying sonobuoys? I guess you think this is adequate. Just personally, I do not. Okay. Yeah, we've turned, it's gotten real slow here. because of this. All right, let's pick it up. This guy's at 6,000 feet. He just dropped down to dump a sonobuoy, it looks like. Maybe not. It's an interesting ASW patrol, and maybe he's doing really bright stuff that I don't understand, but there you go. All right. That's getting interesting. That's getting interesting. This guy could very well be in torpedo range. We're going to give it a little bit more. Whoa, how did I get to 1 minute? That's a good way to die in this game. Refueling. Outstanding. "21 minutes from that position. Shift D. 21 minutes at 5 knots means he's closed up a third of 5, so it could be maybe 2 nautical miles, maybe. 'Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, I want to kill you so bad. Go that way. You stick your head out. Oh, you're not going to do it, are you? To get a shot at him, I got to get hit. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Yep, those are air weapons. I turn into there, I'm going to get standard Sammed. What is that? That can't be good. I don't have anything in the spare to go look, but that can't be good. Oops, don't do any of that. Lord, this is a twitchy interface. Yeah, there's all kinds of things happening over here. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some dedicated reconnaissance. And this has got bloody serious. Look, there's the limit of our harpoon range. Okay, we're fixing to have some fun. 31 minutes. Control D. He could be 2.5 miles from that position, which would put him maybe there. Um, okay, you need to come to full stop. We'll wait a few more minutes. Checking around, I don't see anything exciting except for this, and I'd like them to be deeper in so I can play some games with how I route. What are you? You still have fuel. I want you to go around that missile envelope. Go check that out. Oh, I wasn't looking. Look what we got. Gee whiz. Every time I turn around, we're getting bushwhacked. Well, at least our buddies there have decided to defend us. All right, slow it down. Let's see what happens. What did he launch? Oh, no, he's not defending us. He's defending the fleet. I think. Wait a minute. No, he's trying to hit the P3. F2, minimum altitude, go military. Okay, we lost lock. He's really there. There's got to be. Uh-oh, we're going to lose the Sea King. No, we didn't. There's got to be a submarine out here that he's trying to defend. That's Sea King. I'm not paying attention. It's probably too late. Go minimum altitude, go military. God almighty damn. How did I let that happen? Aircraft. Sea King. Launch. He's protecting these guys. That's why he came into the missile envelope. He wants to protect these guys. Look at the turn they made. Oh man, I'll tell you what. You get caught up in other things and they eat your lunch. The radar's on. Better max altitude. See, they're in harpoon range, so they're tense. I don't blame them. I'm fixing to hammer them. I had enough of that. That pissed me off. I can't believe I let that happen. Oh, he just can't stay on. Okay, ooh. We've also got this going on. He's an hour from that position, or 50 minutes. That's 5 nautical miles. He could be right there by now. Almost. Almost. Of course, if he sped up, that's all nonsense. All right, let that airborne early warning get up here to put the... How much fuel do you guys have left? A lot. All right, we're fixing to get excited. Let's take a look. These guys are well within range. We want our harpoons to enter this group kind of like that. Be nice to have another vector. Back it out. I don't know if we've got enough range to come down to there and come back through this way. But it'd be nice to kill him and anything with overshoots. So, Grupo Alpha. Shift. F1. That bad boy. The Tabe. I don't know if I can tell. If we go to unit view, that's Navarra, that's Numancia, and Baleares. Okay. He doesn't have any left. Navarra has 8. kind of like to shoot from further back in. Victoria, Andalusia. She doesn't have any. Did I see F-82? I don't. Now there she is. Duh. She has 8 harpoons. Allocate all weapons of this type. Click on the weapons. Plot the course. That's actually a pretty good course. That takes her ripping right through there. Okay. That was from Victoria. Andalusia does not have any. That's awkward. Map settings, son of a boy, normal. Do not show. Make it a little easier to see. Baleares has weapons. No, she doesn't. The Bazan has weapons. Let's go ahead, allocate all those weapons. Let's plot its course. Okay, these other guys are coming down about like that. They've got a little bit of an offset. But really, I like that flight through there. All right, that's about half the weapons that we have available. As much as I'd like to dump them all, I'd like to see how these weapons perform before we go any further. So it is time, one, to check down here. Because as usual, the game has set me up for multiple problems that I can't monitor simultaneously. And let's get this attack on the road. All right, it would been nice if these guys were going to arrive more simultaneously, or more simultaneously. I'd love to be able to go shoot that guy, but another thing to do is to kill this missile range. It's sitting out here in the middle of our world. Yeah, see, they get there, they have to start searching because these guys are moving. They're not where they were. This is going to be interesting. They will shoot down a bunch of them. Those Perrys are actually pretty capable. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Slow it down. All right, see, there's his first weapon on us. Close. Got one. They seem to do better against my harpoons than I do against... Uh-oh, this isn't good. These guys have actually offset significantly. 33 knots. They're going to town now. And they're killing things. Here we go. Go get them. This is tense. This hold your breath. This is so much fun. Got another one. Oh, they're just shooting them down like crazy. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, we've got one left out of that group to go in deep into the... And then these guys will sweep through here, and God knows what they'll do. And that makes this guy vulnerable. The next strike is going to come at this guy. No, this guy, I think. Oh, we got a piece of him. Don't know how much damage we did, but we got a piece. Well, did we? Missed. Oh, wait a minute. Weapon. Missed 44 Abu Ade El Aqli. I don't know. Yeah, they missed. It just fell short. Okay, it's not refreshing smoothly. Zoom in and out. That usually fixes that. And shot down by Bofors. We don't care about your stinking Bofors. Oh, lordy, they are killing these missiles like crazy. Hit. Hit. That might have been a miss. No, that was a hit. I don't know how much damage we did, but we did some damage on an old county class LST. 100% penetration, 100% penetration. She's not happy. That's a promise. Well, how we doing here? I'm thinking this done got serious. Yeah, we know he's there even from where we are. We got a solid lock on him. If he doesn't kill us, we're going to kill him. And now, that's a difficult one. I'd like to be able to sweep this group from that direction and back through, but I don't know if the weapons have the range. And the longer I wait, the more likely it is that something bad will happen to me. We could sweep them from this direction and see what happens. That might just set us right up. Huh. But I tell you what, we're at an hour. I think I need to quit. Hey, if you want to find out what happens, come back and see next time. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button, and please share and comment. See you again soon.